Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. Return starts from the 16. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
54, going to 54. Yeah! There we go.
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now running here with Jaden Blue. His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Oh, try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback, and you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
That's one. Biggest. Hey, over.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Looks through and breaks away. He does it! Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown!
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Kick taken in here at the 17. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go. Wide, hey. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide, hey. 26.
1st down. Here's Dak. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Prescott bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it deep downfield. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We're going to 53. Yeah!
Throwing again, Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
We're going to 54.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. That one's incomplete over the middle. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And now they face 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Aubrey puts it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And out of bounds just before he could get them into the red zone. That looks like it's inside the 25. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Kyler with a chance to run it here. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Listen, everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines should have won a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Setting up, 2nd and goal. Brought in left side by Jones. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
swim. Hard. Omaha. Easy. Two, what?
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't get it in harm's way.
A 21-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard
Starting
line.
out trips right here. 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down. And
This game, Kate, that's his domain, and he is prepared to reign over it with an iron fist. Not going to give his assignment any space, and playing tight man-to-man coverage, he knocks it away.
A 3rd down run with Blue. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. So that one looked like it didn't make it to midfield, and yep, that's correct. They're marking it out beyond the 45, but short of the midfield logo. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Come back. Bus.
They've got a man in motion.
Biggest.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow their early lead to 13. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Turpin with a return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
Go to 54, go to 54. Yeah, there you go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Escapes out to the left. And he breaks up that throw for the moment. A good defensive play as we hear what this flag's about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! 26.
Prescott here from the gun. And he's going to go down. Cardinals got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work. Reset those chains.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Cardinals' 34-yard line.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here we go. Going to 54.
Prescott out of the gun, 3rd down. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
Big ass open. I know sauce. 2-2.
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Has a man. That's Greg Dortch. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. first down, Arizona.
From the gun, it's Murray. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Green. That's one. Easy. Bug.
Here's Murray. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Hey, Ace. Ace.
Murray on 3rd down. It's caught by Harrison. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Looked elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Benson is in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
Cowboys 3.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Turpin with a return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it.
Hey, here we go. Wide eight. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide eight.
Up the middle, Blue. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He was brought down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He gets the handoff. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd down. Here's Prescott again. He's got Godwin working that sideline. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's 3rd and
Well, that
7.
one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide eight. Kill!
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at a fourth down. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. Anticipated that route. It's Johnny on the spot.
Here we go. 48. Hey, 47. 26.
Another throw for Prescott. He finds him beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up the first down, too.
Here we go. Going to 54. Yeah! 20 seconds.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. 26.
Dak throwing again. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Here we go. 26.
Williams will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different.
Bringing pressure, and it's blocked!
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
2-2.
Here's a design run. Murray has it. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. He's throwing deep to the left. Big gain downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
32. First down, Cardinals.
First and 10, Murray. Connects with Harrison again. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15 more yards. That's another Cardinals first down. A gain of 15. And a Cardinal first down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
Throwing again. Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Now the PAT try coming up. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Power squib kick is taken in. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why?
1st down. Here's Dak. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
Yeah! Boy,
Dak now from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 20.
Hey, kill! 47!
From the gun is Prescott. Headed out right. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Yeah, here we go. I take one. 26.
Third and long for him here. And that's incomplete. So 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ooh, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Here we go, 47. Yeah! Here we go, going to 54. Why? Hey, 47. 26.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. A massive shot towards the end zone. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. And this will not go the distance. An incredible bid for that return touchdown, but he's out right at the 8-yard line.
8-yard line.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense will tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
Throwing here, Murray. Cut near the goal line. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Come back. 2-2. Easy.
Benson goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Murray, 3rd and goal. He rolls to his right. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Here we go. 46.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54.
Now it's Prescott again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Ooh, a little bit of big gainer. They connected, but they could not in
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection. It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Designed to look for Murray. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
1-1. 2-2. Easy, easy, easy. Let's go, let's go.
From the gun, it's Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2-2.
Murray on 3rd down. Hauled in again, it's McBride.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
We've set it downs from the 37. Going on 1st down. Here's Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Turpin with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Prescott here from the gun. Finds his fullback. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Get it? 19 Tigers.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Here's the snap on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Into the hands of Harrison. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Benson. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal.
Shit. 2-2. Hot.
Here's Kyler to throw. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals running them out of the building. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Turpin with a return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milton. He's got a man left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just set. Give your quarterback a chance.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Forced out to his right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
2-2. Bush.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Looks like a design keeper for Murray. And he's got him that first down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at first and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
They're going to run and draw here with Benson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
It's a loss of
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Getting in their own way, Brock, as they'll line this up 5 yards further back for 2nd and goal. Play action now. Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further. It's a designed run for him. There'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 37.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Fits it through the middle. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Ready, ready.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Go. Ready.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Milton now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys just want to get out of here with how this one is gone.
Got it. Ready.
4th and forever coming up.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Come on. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinals. 19 Lions. Ready, ready.
Desperation time here. Flushed out of the pocket. Taking a chance to the end zone. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. He's still going at the 30. He cuts back left. Again, he's got room. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
At the 4-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Kyler with a chance to run it here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. Not sure why they'd want to keep a rush for no gain, but that's what we just saw, Brock. They've declined the penalty.
You know, Kate, there's times as a parent, right, you want to teach your kids some tough lessons, but I don't think I've ever seen that on a professional football field.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Dallas.